I've seen all kinds of video devices. People are uncomfortable and calling me.
Oh, okay.
So
we're just
No
doing a
worries.
campground
Yep.
review. No problem.
Hey guys, welcome back for another campground review.
This time we are at Ortona South in Moorhaven, La Belle area of Florida. It's kind of south central Florida. And it's an Army Corps of Engineers campground. So let's get into what we think of this campground. All right, so our first category is ease of booking and cost. We gave it an 8. So any Army Corps of Engineers campground, you're going to book on recreation.gov. The earliest you can book is 6 months out. That's exactly when I booked this because this is a very, very popular park. I do like booking on recreation.gov. I think it's very easy to navigate. You get to pick your site. For the most part, I think the prices are pretty reasonable. We paid about $30 a night to stay here. It's water and electric only, no sewer. So I mean, they could knock a couple bucks off because there's no sewer, but there's a dump station up at the front of the campground. I think anything on recreation.gov is fairly easy to do.
And next we have amenities. We give it a 6 for amenities. Number one, because there is no sewer. It's gated, which is nice. Unfortunately, there is a combination lock on the gate to get in, which you have to get out with a flashlight, actually put the combination in the lock, unlock it, open the gate, drive through, close the gate, put the combination lock back on. So that's the reason we gave it a 6. There are 2 bathhouses here, both with 2 showers and 2 toilet areas, so that's pretty nice. And dumpsters at both ends of the campground when you first come in.
Yep. So here's one of the really great amenities that they have here at Ortona South. You have a little picnic table, and it's covered by like a little roof. So it's kind of nice. It gives you a little bit of shade. I was able to work out here a couple of days. And it was really, really nice because you have a really nice view. Yeah. All right, so the next category is dog friendly. We give it a 6. So tons of green space here and tons of places to walk Lily, but no official dog park, off leash area, and no poop stations, which it's just nice. And we carry poop bags with us, so that's not a make or break thing for us, but it's just something nice to have. But again, tons of places to walk your dog. Now I will say you are not allowed to take pets across the dam into the lock area, but any other place in the campground, they're free to be on a leash.
Yep,
and
they're welcome.
Yeah, and they're welcome. Yeah.
So next is Starlink, Wi-Fi, and cell phone service. We gave that a 9. Starlink worked fabulous here. We have Verizon. Our cell phones work perfect. There is some Wi-Fi available in porches, basically at the front of the park where the first bathhouse is. They have it in that area, and I'm assuming that's because of camp host, so the camp host can have it as well.
Next category is ease of getting into the site, and is it big rig friendly? And we gave it a 9. It really is very easy to navigate the roads here, and it was very easy to get into our site. There's a few pull-through sites here, not very many. Most of them are back in, but very, very easy to get in. The site is very level. It's concrete, and really just, I don't know, it was pretty easy because actually we had to leave to dump one time, and it was just unhook really quick. Mike ran out, he dumped and flushed and came right back, and easy peasy lemon squeezy. So while our site might not be waterfront, you guys can see there's really pretty much nobody across from us. So that was really nice. I was a little worried about not having a waterfront site, but when you have this for your view, I don't mind that at all.
Next is site spacing. We give it an 8. These sites are a little bit larger than normal. We have plenty of green space behind us and in front of us. You know, it's definitely not like a parking lot, where you're one right on top of the other. So for campgrounds, I consider this a little bit above average as far as the spacing.
Yep. So another couple really nice things about this campground, and especially our site, a huge fire pit, a charcoal grill, which we really utilize because when you don't have sewer, you're really trying to minimize the amount of water that you're using. So we tried really hard not to cook a whole lot inside. You can kind of see how big the site is. It's plenty big enough for our rig and our car, and you can see our neighbor's not super, super close to us. I would call this above average for site spacing for sure. The next category is general cleanliness, and we give it a 9. The bathrooms were really clean. It's not like creepy with the spider webs up in the up in the rafters and stuff like that. And the tile inside of the bathrooms was always very, very clean. And the grass is cut and very well maintained. All the sites are very well maintained. No trash laying around. So it's a very, very clean park.
So next is park staff. We give it a 9 for park staff. You know, the camp hosts were very friendly. They helped us out, give us all the information we needed. They gave us a little welcome package when we first come in. So I have to give it a pretty good rating. They did a really great job.
Plus, some of the camp hosts, they have another Boston Terrier. So Lily got to meet a 1-year-old Boston Terrier who had a ton of energy. And she was a little like, why you got so much energy? I need to go take a nap. So when we were riding around trying to get video of what the campsites look like, we were doing our second pass and we got stopped by one of the camp hosts. I'd never met her before. She's not the lady I usually deal with. And she said, I see recording equipment and you're making people uncomfortable. So we immediately stopped. And then she just kind of drove off. She was a little abrupt, but like I said, I'd never dealt with her before. So I can't say that's how she always is.
But that is a first for us. That's the first time we've ever been stopped. And we are very careful not to video anything that may be private in nature, so to speak.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just about the campsites themselves. That's all we're trying to establish.
Yep. So the next category is location and area attractions. This is a really great area. You're kind of in the middle of southern Florida, not quite as far south as we were in the Everglades, but you're kind of in between like Lake Okeechobee and you're kind of near Fort Myers area. So so it's about an hour to Lake Okeechobee and about 35 to 45 minutes to Fort Myers, depending on what area of Fort Myers you're going to. There's a really nice Walmart and a very nice Winn-Dixie right in LaBelle, which is about, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes away from here, which we visit a few times. There's no laundry service here, so you need to find a laundromat nearby. We have heard from other people that the laundromat in LaBelle is not, doesn't get very good reviews. So we wound up going to like Fort Myers. We have a lot of connections in the Fort Myers area because my mom lived there for so long. So we just went over there to do laundry. So it was not a big deal. So there's also a lot of other really cool things. Check out our video from Naples from last year where there is the Corkscrew Sanctuary, really cool place to go visit. And then if you check out our other video we did in the area, you'll see where we went to the 6 Mile Cypress Slough, which is another really great place to go visit in the Fort Myers area. There's a ton of things to do in Fort Myers. You can even go to the beach. Bonita Beach isn't too far away. Naples isn't super far away either. So there's tons of stuff that you can do when you're in this area. Oh, and we also visited the LaBelle Brewing, which was it's a really great little restaurant. Nice little bunch of little restaurants in LaBelle, and just I really liked LaBelle. I thought it was a cute little town.
And last but not least, utilities. We give it a 7. Didn't really have any issue with the utilities. We came in knowing we weren't going to have sewer. I think it would be a little bit easier if they had 2 dump stations, because the first day I went out to dump, by the time I pulled in, there was 3 other rigs behind me. And if you guys have ever been to a dump station, it takes about a half an hour to really flush and do everything right, you know, because you only get that one shot to dump and clean. So we give it a 7 for that.
And also just not having sewer, I mean, it's a little bit of a ding. It's not that big of a deal because honestly, there's so many other areas that make up for the fact that you don't have sewer. Yeah, not a big deal. So, having said that, our total score is
79.
So it's a really nice campground. We really, really like it. Would we stay here again?
Yes.
Absolutely, we would. The second question is, do we want to come back here again?
Yes.
We absolutely do. I'm actually a little sad that we're leaving tomorrow. So, yeah, this was a really, really nice campground. Really nice stay. Definitely want to come back. It's very quiet. It's very peaceful. So definitely going to put this one back on our list again. So we'd really appreciate if you guys would do us a solid, hit that subscribe button. Actually, right here, I'm going to stick a QR code and you can just scan that and it'll take you straight to our page and you can subscribe right there. Also, smash that like button and hit the notification bell so you always know when one of our videos comes out every Thursday. We appreciate you guys so much. We couldn't do this without you guys. really hope that this campground review was helpful to you guys. Let us know in the comments. What'd you think of it? Have you stayed here before? Would you like to stay here? Anything else you want us to try to include on any of our campground reviews, just let us know in the comments. We really appreciate it. We will see you guys at the next stop.
Bye.
Bye.